Welcome to Space Quiz. In today's challenge, you'll face 30 questions about movies based on real historical events, wars, and famous figures. Are you ready to test your memory and cinema knowledge? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your score in the comments. What musical tells the story of French prisoners and revolutionaries? Les Miserables, Chicago, or Moulin Rouge? Les Miserables. Based on Victor Hugo's novel, it's set in 19th century France. What is the name of the historical fantasy series based on British kings? The Last Kingdom, Game of Thrones, or Vikings? The Last Kingdom. It follows Uhtred of Bebbanburg during the Viking invasions. Which actress played Harriet Tubman in the 2019 biopic? Viola Davis, Cynthia Erivo, or Lupita Nyong'o? Cynthia Erivo. Her performance earned nominations for the Oscar and Golden Globe. In which city is the film Midnight in Paris set? Paris, London, or Rome? Paris. The film explores nostalgia and historical encounters in Paris. What event is central to the movie 12 Years a Slave? Civil War, slavery, or Reconstruction? Slavery. The film tells the true story of Solomon Northup, kidnapped and enslaved. What 2022 Netflix film is about the life of Marilyn Monroe? Blonde, Norma Jean, or Bombshell? Blonde. Blonde is a fictionalized account of Monroe's life. What explorer is portrayed in the film 1492, Conquest of Paradise? Vasco da Gama, Hernán Cortés, or Christopher Columbus? Christopher Columbus. The film recounts Columbus's first voyage to the Americas. Who plays King Richard III in the film The Lost King? Steve Coogan, Ralph Fiennes, or Harry Lloyd? Harry Lloyd. The film centers around the rediscovery of Richard III's remains. What 2020 series focuses on chess prodigy Beth Harmon? The Queen's Gambit, The Crown, or The Chair? The Queen's Gambit. Anya Taylor-Joy stars as Beth in this global hit. What historical event is depicted in The Trial of the Chicago 7? Vietnam protest trial, Watergate, or Black Panther trial? Vietnam protest trial. The trial followed protests during the 1968 Democratic Convention. What film follows the life of British painter Louis Wain? The Electrical Life of Louis Wain, Mr. Turner, or The Artist? The Electrical Life of Louis Wain. The film explores art, mental illness, and creativity. What royal figure is portrayed in the film The Favourite? Queen Victoria, Queen and/or Queen Elizabeth I? Queen Olivia Colman plays Queen and in this historical drama. What Netflix series tells the story of the Colombian singer Arelis Henao? Rhythm Plus Flow, Arelis Henao, or Siempre Reinas? Aurélie's Henao. The series portrays the real-life struggles of the singer in Colombia. What real chess match is dramatized in the film Pawn Sacrifice? Fischer vs. Spassky, Kasparov vs. Karpov, or Carlsen vs. Anand? Fischer vs. Spassky. The film covers the Cold War-era chess duel in 1972. What queen is central to the film Elizabeth, 1998? Mary I and or Elizabeth I? Elizabeth I. Cate Blanchett stars as the young Queen Elizabeth I. What 2021 film is about the Williams sisters' early training? Serena, King Richard, or Love Match? King Richard. Will Smith plays their father and coach. What historical event is depicted in The Death of Stalin? Russian Revolution, Stalin's funeral, or fall of Berlin Wall? Stalin's funeral. The film is a satirical take on the power struggle after Stalin's death. What animated film is loosely inspired by ancient Polynesian myths? Raya, Moana, or Brave? Moana. Moana blends Polynesian folklore with fantasy adventure. Who played Marie Curie in the film Radioactive? Natalie Portman, Rosamund Pike, or Emily Blunt? Rosamund Pike. The film portrays Curie's scientific work and personal struggles. What 2015 film shows the story of the Boston Globe's investigation of abuse? Spotlight, The Post, or State of Play? Spotlight. Spotlight won the Oscar for Best Picture for its journalistic depth. What 2022 film portrays Empress Catherine the Great's rise? The Great, Catherine, or Empire of Russia? Catherine. It dramatizes the young empress's struggle for power. What historical musician is portrayed in the film Tay with a Guitar? Leonard Bernstein, Lydia Tarr, or Clara Schumann? Lydia Tarr. Although fictional, Lydia Tarr is treated as a real historical conductor. What French Revolution figure appears in the film Danton? Robespierre, Danton, or Napoleon? Danton. The film shows Danton's conflict with Robespierre during the Reign of Terror. What 2019 film is based on a novel about a World War II romance in Guernsey? The Guernsey Literary Society, Allied, or Their Finest? The Guernsey Literary Society. The title refers to a book club formed during Nazi occupation. What Shakespearean king was adapted in the film The King? Richard III, Henry V, or Macbeth? Henry V. The film is a modern take on the life of Henry V. What film explores the French artist Camille Claudel's life? Camille Claudel, Rodin, or The Passion of Camille? Camille Claudel. The film shows her turbulent relationship with Rodin and her artistry. What TV drama portrays Queen Victoria's early reign? Victoria, The Crown, or Reign? Victoria. Victoria focuses on her rise to power as a young monarch. What epic film stars Charlton Heston as Moses? Ben-Hur, The Ten Commandments, or Exodus? The Ten Commandments. The film dramatizes the biblical story of Moses. What World War II battle is central to Letters from Iwo Jima? Normandy, Iwo Jima, or Midway? Iwo Jima. The film shows the battle from the Japanese perspective. What is the name of the film about the Irish hunger strikes of 1981? Hunger, Belfast, or The Wind That Shakes the Barley? Hunger. Directed by Steve McQueen, it portrays Bobby Sands' story. Thanks for watching. Your support means a lot to us here at Space Quiz. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next quiz. Blue Heart.